Good morning. Today we are going to see about the topic called finding minimum in the list. So finding minimum in the list is a sequence data type which consists of a set of numbers. If we are considering three numbers and we are checking the values whether which one is minimum, which one is maximum, we can easily compare with the help of relational operators, and within 3 or 4 steps we can, that is, if we are considering n numbers means we can process with n minus 1 steps. But here we are considering the sequence data type. Sequence data type will consist of a set of numbers. Among that we need to find out the minimum. So we need to compare each and every number with the remaining numbers so that we can easily identify which one is minimum out of all. So it is a problem we can easily sort out by using the following algorithm. Here I have taken the list of numbers. So here the list consists of 6 numbers starting from the index 0 to 5. Here 10, 22, 5, 85, 99, 45 are the numbers. So here my list name is list list. So each element we need to compare with remaining all numbers. So here the list of 2 is consisting of the minimum number, that is 5 out of all remaining numbers. So we need to identify that with the help of the following algorithm. So algorithm to find the minimum in the list is, we need to start the program first, then we need to read the n value, how many numbers we are going to store in the list. Then we are creating a list with the size of n. So we are getting the input values of n numbers from the user. Then next what we will do is, we will just assign the minimum value. First value that is which is stored at 0 index will be saved as a minimum value. So considering that as a minimum, we will compare with the next element. So to do the continuation, that is, we need to compute checking for all the entire list of numbers. So we are going for loop. So the for loop proceeds with I equal to 1 because we are considering the 0th element as a minimum element. So from 1 it is going to check if a of I is less than minimum. Here a list name is A I have created. So A of I indicates that A of 1. So the first element is compared with the minimum, and when we find that it is minimum when compared to the element which gets stored in the min variable, automatically the min is assigned with the value of the currently checking element, min equal to A of I. So in this wise we will be proceeding the computation, will be continually checking all the elements with the min variable element. So when we find that min variable is containing the data which is less than the compared value, which is greater than the compared value, then automatically the compared value will be saved in the min variable. In this way, for each and every checking, the min variable will get modified, and when we found there is no larger element than the element stored in the min, we just move for the next iteration. So in this way we will repeat the step until I reaches n. Then after when I reaches n, we have checked the last element. Then we will just move out of the loop and we will print the data which gets stored in the min. So we can stop our algorithm here. So let me check how it will work. So first we are assigning the minimum value as list of 0, that is 10. Then next we are going to, in the step 2, we are comparing it with the 22. When we are comparing 10 with 22, we should know that 10 is the minimum number. So the condition will not get satisfied. So it just move for your next iteration. It will compare with the list of 2. When we are comparing with the list of 2, the minimum element 10 is which is greater than the list of 2. So we are now assigning the minimum data as list of 2. Then we are moving for the next computation. List of 3 is getting checked with the list of 2. At that time also 5 is not greater than 85. So the min variable is retained with the value of 5. The next we are checking with the 99, that is list of 4. At that time also 5 is less than 99. So minimum variable is retaining its data there. Then next we are comparing with the last element, list of 5. 6 is compared with the minimum variable 5. Even though when we are having single digit number, its value is not greater than minimum variable. So the minimum variable is retained with the value of list of 2, that is 5. So as we have reached the end of the list, the condition for I equal to 1 to n gets satisfied. So after comparing all the checking over all numbers, we have find out the list of 2 is having the minimum value out of all values. So we just print the minimum value and then finally we can stop our algorithm. In this way we can have the same procedure can be applied for finding maximum in the list also. So this is one problem which can be sorted out with the within few steps by comparing just a number along with the a minimum value along with the all numbers. So here it is called linear search, so that only sequentially we are checking all the values. Out of that we can have binary search also, which will perform its computation within two or more steps, which is less than it will take steps less than the linear search. So its time and complexity is also less than linear search. So let us see that binary search in the next proceeding video.